Hundreds of people lined the streets in Columbia today for the 55th annual Longfellow 4th of July parade. Now that's where Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost caught up with Governor Wes Moore, pressing him on the new taxes and fees that took effect this week in Maryland and how that will impact your wallet.
Celebrating for 55 years.
The 4th of July,
A community that believes in its members.
Comes with tradition.
This is their second parade.
And usually that means parades.
I want flags in everyone's hand. And what do you do with flags? You wave them!
Candy. And politicians. This year in Columbia, Governor Wes Moore fired up the Longfellow community.
Today is a celebration of what makes this country so unique.
Before making his way through the streets, it didn't take long before the governor made a point to take a swipe at the developments in Washington.
Yeah, I think the fact that the president's going to use the 4th of July to sign the GREED Act of 2025, it's depressing.
But we pressed him on other developments happening at home this week too, including the tax and fee hikes totaling more than $1 billion, taking effect July 1st.
What do you say to middle-class Marylanders who are concerned about how the plans and policies that you signed into law, how that's going to impact them?
What I say to middle-class Marylanders just got a tax cut. The way this works is the overwhelming majority of any type of any kind of increase that happened with our tax reform actually happens to millionaires. So middle-class families just got a tax cut. We made sure we took care of working families. We make sure we took care of middle-class families in the state of Maryland. And those who have a whole lot more, I am asking them to invest a little bit more.
But won't the tax cuts be offset by the tax and fee increases that are now in place?
The middle class just got a tax cut in the state of Maryland. And the truth is that the ones who are going to be asked to pay more, frankly, the overwhelming majority of people asked to pay more are millionaires. And for people who are in the middle class, they just got a tax cut from our most recent package. And so we had to come up with a fair tax system that gave the middle class a tax cut and asked millionaires and those who are doing very, very well to pay and invest a little bit more so we could have world-class schools and safe streets.
But what about the fee increases on registration and on the tires?
The governor whisked away before answering our last question about higher vehicle registration fees, tire taxes, and other increases now facing Marylanders.
All right.
Happy 4th. It's good to see you.
The governor rushing to his next event, which turned out to be another appearance on cable news an hour later, this time on CNN, again criticizing the president's domestic policy bill.
We saw them the largest giveaway that we saw giving millionaires a tax cut.
And again, repeating the same thing he told us about Maryland's economic policy.
94% of Marylanders either got a tax cut or saw no change at all. And we asked those who have a lot more to give a little bit more.
But back along the parade route,
We have no choice. We gotta suck it up.
the financial pinch is real, even for those middle-class Marylanders.
Everything is really, I'm sorry the word, but I call disgusting. It's gross that who is paying for that is the middle class.
And as the parade comes to an end, some Marylanders say they're waiting to see that financial relief their politicians continue to promise.
It's easy to say it because they promise and,
In Columbia, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.